the umpire holds the footy aloft. Grundy wins the first hit out. Navigated the traffic. He's not one to take a backward step. Punched away. Karmas, the Dogs, under great pressure. They've given it back. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Swans have put the first on the board quickly. Grundy showing his skills. Warner, big ball to be won here. Bramble tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Richards, can he find a teammate? Liberatore marks it centre half forward. The kick is precise. That's a good option, and this looks promising. That'll work. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. His field kicking is normally first rate. Sanders making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Throws it on the boot. Harms drops into the hole and marks.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. English punches it out of the ruck. Kennedy honours the lead. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Rampy takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Manages to find a teammate. Normally delivers. No one could mark. Wicks. Jordan. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Dale wins it back. Great mark. Lloyd makes good contact under pressure. Jordan got to get it out of there. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. McInerney. That one was always his. It's become a game of keepings off. Heaney can keep it moving. Probing ball. No wonder coaches go grey. Heaney clears the area. Wicks needs a good decision. Warner on a lead. Looking to hit up the short option. Hapley fumbled it like a cake of soap. West, now it's someone else's problem. Liberatore, lob, Bontempelli with a little bit of time. English, he's under close attention. Can he impose himself on the match? A good kick here and they'll be in business. McDonald, Jordan, Amati. This deserves a goal. Haywood, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good thinking and good execution too. Liberatore has found some space. Careful ball movement. Lob, all on his own. Bramble, Liberatore. Can they find a late goal? Quality delivery by foot. That's an aggressive handball. Norton, Harms. This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Trying to catch them out. Lloyd works hard to present. Careful with the kick. Roberts in the clear. What can they build here? Campbell, they'll need to limit his influence. Thought his way through it. Long takes an excellent grab. English, that's good work rate. Lays it off. Kennedy, he's been busy so far. Darcy is like a magnet in that forward line.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
What a time here, a great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
If it's goals you love, then you might have found that quarter hard to watch. But if you love defensive acts and pressure footy, then I think you'll have enjoyed it because they were in abundance. No doubt both coaches will be pleased with their players' intensity so far.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Johannesson. Norton is so strong one-on-one.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Looking for a quick transition. Florence with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. The Swans are out of trouble. He doesn't waste many. Heaney has got loose. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Treloar, dangerous to leave on his own. Kennedy has charged into space. Bontempelli in the right spot. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
The Dogs are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Dogs, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. Warner on the same page as his ruck. McLean got to the right position and hung on. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Drives it deep. Jones got a fist in. Amati, Haywood, Rowbottom just shoveled it out. Bontempelli gets there first. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. Good work rate. What a game he's having. That's a bit of a gift. They've got time to put the kennel on. Bontempelli with the big fist. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Swans snare a badly needed goal. Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. McLean, strong grab. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. McAdoo, it's there!
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The Swans having a good patch. English slaps it out. Richards hasn't seen a lot of it. Takes the logical option. The Dogs look well drilled. Sanders has a way of drawing the footy.
Kicking at his first.
That's a poor strike. Defence 101 there. English, he just keeps racking up disposals. Liberatore throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Dogs are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Jordan, Rowbottom, under pressure. The umpire will have it. Grundy with the tap. Jordan, Rowbottom, farms it out. That hand pass was telegraphed. The kick was centimetre perfect. He struggled to make an impact to this point. That's a strong mark. Darcy looms large as usual.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Grundy showing his skills. Jordan, they're going hammer and tong. Goulden receives a clever hand pass. Gets his kick despite the heat. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Norton dishes it off. Karmas, Bramble with time. Bontempelli in the centre square. Liberatore, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Fraser displaying great endeavour. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Swans are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Dogs are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Liberatore. He's been accosted. He's everywhere at the moment. Hapley leads his opponent. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Bontempelli, this is promising. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Goulden working hard and presenting well. Rowbottom in the thick of it as ever. Papley kicks to space. They've given it up. I've liked his game today. Norton had his name written all over it. Bramble honours the lead. The Dogs are bringing great energy. Liberatore on centre wingers marked. Advantage paid, and away they go. Norton, Fraser, good build-up. Look at him go. Kennedy, they're running up the stat sheet. I thought he was going to kick it himself.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Swans really need to respond now. The big men fly. Liberatore, a model of consistency. Davidson, great play. Treloar has it within range.
He'll expect to convert this.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dogs are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Liberatore, Bontempelli needs to be quick. Kennedy, English, they've given it back. They've put themselves under pressure. Bramble, crunching tackle. Treloar, in the middle. Williams, cops some unwanted attention. Goulden, can he hit a target? Bramble, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Amati gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Liberatore, conservative kick. Sanders, Kennedy, hacking it forward. Blakey tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They'll contest in the centre square. Jordan uses the body well. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Darcy read that one like a book. Norton, Sanders, careful with the kick. Kennedy on a lead. Probing ball. Fraser, this is good footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
Warner, can he be the fire starter? McLean marks it centre half forward. Rowbottom, we've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Warner, Rowbottom. He'll be sore in the morning, and we will do it all again. The 2 big men do battle. Bontempelli. Fraser lays it off. He'll work all day. He's got support. McInerney, that was almost handed to him. Lobb has pushed up. Mills can't mark. Sanders gathers. The Dogs have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dogs haven't exactly busted open the floodgates, but they're on course for a comfortable victory, and they've arguably been aided by a lack of imagination from the opposition coach's box. They haven't been greatly stretched defensively, it's fair to say.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. McDonald, for 2 in a row, it's good, and the momentum is starting to turn.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job of limiting his influence.
The game is far from settled. Liberatore kicks to a contest. Lloyd, we've seen that before. Darcy, Treloar gives the handball away. Turned over, throws it on the boot. Blakey, no easy exit. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
It's our hot footy today. This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
Good looking kick, that'll do, it's a goal.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
The Dogs clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Grundy, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Rowbottom, Goulden, chipping it around. No urgency. Lloyd, Malikan is cool under pressure. Can he find a teammate? English heads them off at the pass. Kennedy, he's run into trouble. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. English wins the hit out. Bontempelli, no wonder coaches go grey. He's generally a good kick. Blakey, all alone in the centre square. They could almost have raffled it. The Swans haven't thrown the towel in. McLean makes position. Bombs it in. Warner fumbled it like a cake of soap. Karmas is calm in a crisis. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
They're going to have to do everything right from here, but that's a good start.
That goal hinted at what might have been. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Rowbottom squeezes the kick. McCartan. Can they get two in a row? Lloyd got to the right position and hung on.
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
To restore just a glimmer of hope. Not done yet. The Swans have closed to within 3 kicks. The big men fly. Closed him down. Gets the kick away. He's under close attention. Bontempelli, great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Waitman, dangerous to leave on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Dogs are on the verge of a famous win. English is giving him a bath. Just shoveled it out. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. McInerney, Rowbottom, gets his kick despite the heat. This is a hotly contested footy. They can smell victory. Rampy makes good contact. Boot to ball just in time. It's been that kind of day for them. Going for territory. Florence clears the area. West, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Malikan in some space now. Manages to find a teammate. Blakey lowers the eyes. McCartan with a chance to relieve the pressure. Goulden, it's a tough game. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. English wins it down. Kennedy. The Swans have won it back. McLean in the centre square. Good handball. Rowbottom. This should end in a shot at goal. McDonald drops into the hole and marks.
The crowd will tell the story.
He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick. They've set up well for the kick-in. Jones can keep it moving. That's careless. He ran into a brick wall. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.